CBS 19 Sports Report, sponsored by Sports and Social at Live Casino and Hotel Louisiana.
Hello and welcome to Sports. I'm Jimmy Steerfoss. We're glad you are with us because it's the best day of the year. It's Gold Ball season, baby. Last night, brackets dropped for every single classification in the state of Texas. And as much as I'd love to talk about all of them, I only got to talk about three that really stand out to me. So let's turn our heads to 3A, Division II, Region 3, because look at this murder's row of East Texas talent. Edgewood, West Rusk, Dangerfield, Art, but look over here, Troop. This is where things get interesting because they actually are on a crash course for Newton in the regional semifinals, who many see as a state title contender, favorite this year. Troop wins that one. They got a good chance to go ahead and win it all. But let's go one higher, 3A Division I, because this one has a gauntlet for everybody. How about Commerce right here? They have a great season, and then they draw Jefferson in round one. These were supposed to be easy games. That's a tough draw. Gladewater kind of in the same boat because Mount Vernon is coming off of a huge win over Commerce. That's still a tough win. Winsboro hasn't really had the year that they want to have, but they're still a really good team. And now they're playing a young and talented Atlanta team in by district. Hey, how about Malakoff? They trying to go back to back state championship appearances. They're starting off against Liberty Ilo. Come on now. Region 2 is where it's at in 3A Division 1. But how about 4A Division 2? Because this is where East Texas does the most damage, in my opinion. Because in here, there are 3 teams in Region 2 alone that I think can win a state championship. Obviously, you got the Carthage Bulldogs as a favorite, but they draw Pittsburgh in the very first game. That's no easy win. They'll run into Pleasant Grove later on, who's got Brownsboro and then Canton. But Pleasant Grove, if Carthage doesn't do it, I think Pleasant Grove does win that state championship. But this is a massive, massive matchup. And then later on, if they keep on winning and Athens keeps on winning, that's another team that could give them a huge run because they already did it this year, y'all. Region 2, hard hitting again. But now I want to talk about 2 bigger teams who've got some real interesting potential matchups, because when I pull it up here, do you see it? Do you see what I see? Look at this. Longview is on it's actually hard to see. They're on a crash course with DeSoto. Remember when DeSoto got spanked by Longview on that ugly day last year in Waco? We could see a rematch of that. But how about this one? Everybody, put your hands together for these guys. Tyler High, welcome back to the playoffs for the first time since 2021. And hey, they got Cedar Park. Kind of a tough draw, not an impossible draw, but a tough one. However, Tyler High has hung in there with some of the best teams in the state of Texas. They can beat Cedar Park, and if they stay hot, they can beat Wakeland after that. And then they got Highland Park, probably. The same Highland Park that they lost to just by 1 score, and one of the best games of the season this year. Forget Gold Ball season, could be get back season.